Hello, hello, hello. How are we going? Welcome back to another stream. It's me again. Less than 24 hours after streaming from yesterday, I'm back playing the altars because I absolutely loved playing that last night. That was a lot of fun. So, back again doing the altars. How are we all today? If you're watching on YouTube, on my uploads, thank you. Hi. I'm not wearing my hoodie today. It's still really, really cold, but I am proudly representing Viva La Dirt League today in their hoodie. Because I kind of got sick and tired of seeing me in hoodies on stream. It is absolutely freezing in this house. We saw our breath this morning when we woke up. But yeah, I thought I'm going to wear a hoodie today and look a little bit more professional than in my pajamas. We're going to be going back to... I'm getting a ton of emails through, sorry. Oh my goodness. And it's nothing to do with stream either, it's just spam stuff. I hate that. We're going to be doing part or act 1 of the altars today. Now, yesterday looked really professional and smooth because I had already played the prologue during the day. So I knew what I was doing. I knew what I had missed. Really smooth. I can make no promises for this stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. I did Google last night a couple of things. Didn't ruin the story for myself. I have no idea about the story. However, I did Google the achievements because I do like getting my achievements. I kind of got an idea where it's going to go, but I still don't really know. But I know that 2 things. I think we have about 90 days before the sun rises. So it's a pretty quick play, like there's no dilly-dallying. And then the second thing is, I think you have 9 altars in total that you can choose from, but you can only have 6 per playthrough. So when if you're 100% completionist, which I normally am, but I'm not going to be doing that on stream. I think you have to do minimum 2 playthroughs to do their storylines and get everyone and yada yada yada. So I don't reckon I'm going to do 2 playthroughs, but I have an idea of who I want to get. We're definitely going to pick up the Botanist. That's someone I want to get because we looked last night and there's a garden or something where we can grow fruit, food and veg. I think that's going to be important, so we're going to do that. Okay. Without further ado, it's a day stream. My child is inside. It's currently lunchtime. Someone's pumped up on strawberries and banana, which is still full of sugar. And he has chosen the most noisiest toys to play with. So if you do hear anything, I apologize. If it gets too loud, I'm going to mute and just kick him out. But yeah, he's with his father at the minute. Bless him. Bless them both. Yeah, he's chosen to just pick up, I think it was an automated car that goes around, does its own thing. It's obnoxious. Anyone that designs children's toys, please stop making them so obnoxious. I don't know what it is. Kids love them. Adults hate them. Why do they have to be so noisy and loud and just persistent with the same thing? My child loves it. Absolutely loves it. This car says the same 5 things and it drives itself around and he thinks it's great. I don't. I don't. I hate the damn thing, but it keeps him quiet. Anyway, that's just a little tangent. All right, let's go and play. I'm not going to do any background music again because I enjoyed the vibe last night. It's very dystopian. It's very like moody and dark. I think if I put any like beats, which I normally put over, yeah, it's gonna ruin it, shall we say. Now, I'm gonna go back to controller. Okay, and if it's day 7, I think it was on day 6 when we ended the stream last night, I had to save by sleeping, so that's fun. Okay, so the more altars you get, you can assign them to do stuff. Excuse me. If they're happy, they work from 9 till 9. They do 12-hour days. If they're not happy, they don't work so long. And I put him in the workshop. So he should basically automate stuff. I want make stuff. And that means hopefully, let's say socialize in the evenings. I still have enough energy to socialize with your alters. Hopefully, if I automate him, I don't have to use energy. It's his energy. That was it. Now, I was going to mess around with this, actually. That's something I want to do. Right. I think this pauses it. So, at the minute, that's what I want, a greenhouse. And can I make this? Well, that's big. Okay, that's big. Greenhouse. And a research lab. Okay, well, I'm just going to put that there. We have a workshop and a refinery, an infirmary, a place where enriched metals can be processed. Okay, a refinery. I'm just going to put these down. Now, I want to make an infirmary and a social room. For sure. Where have I got? So 40 metal. Okay. And what's the start? Minerals. 30 minerals. And that needs, so I need 60 metal, which should be pretty easy to find. And 60 mineral. Which I'm assuming, no, we haven't found that yet. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to make this look better, basically. But at the minute, I'm going to whack the research lab there. The greenhouse can sit there, and the refinery can sit there. And what I'm going to do is just whack. Damn. All right. You can sit there, and you can sit there. We're all happy. We're all connected. Happy days. Let's go look at this greenhouse. All the way down the bottom.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Greenhouse. Few crops regrown by alters or yourself. Raw food or raw food package times 10. Okay, so we would need... Okay, we have enough. I might do him in there. Well, this looks pretty. Production. Refinery. Metals and organics. Greenhouse. Kitchen. So I suppose I need to assign someone to the kitchen to make mush. Actually, I really need that. And then the greenhouse. Yeah. I want you... Oh, can you... Can I put you down there? Oh, I can. Okay. That's useful. Does he yeet himself down, like on the elevator? Where is he? Oh, he's in the kitchen. Alright, we're gonna go say hello, because obviously he wants to talk. I don't want to give him the lava lamp.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
hadn't
say,
thought of that.
he needs a bed.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
I'll get you a dormitory.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
Yeah. We do need to do that. 100%. How do I... This one? I'm still getting confused where things are, but I'm getting better. Build. Dormitory. Okay, so I just need 40 metal. Alright. Let's go outside and get some bits. Okay. Okay. See? Metal deposits. Over here. I want resources right now to make him happy. That's a thing. Okay. Gonna do a bit of exploring, see where things are. Oh, I need the climbing. There are 2 sources of metal nearby, metal deposits and enriched metals. Approach them to learn more. I need that. Did I make it? Ooh, and there's a crash thing down there. The climbing hook. Yeah, I forgot to make that. And we need resources for that. What does burp mean? Ooh, radiation. Jeez. Hang on, I want to get down there. Oh my god. Is this severe radiation? Like... Dude. That's no fun. This deposit allows you mine metals and enrich metals. Yeah. This deposit allows you mine at a normal pace without any health risk. What was the other one then? Mining the deposit is quick, but contrary to any other deposit, it's placed in an area with high levels of radiation that will affect health of the person working there. Wonderful. Okay. Right now, I'm just grabbing these easy deposits. Just seeing where this map is. So that's metal there, and that's enriched. Okay. Which makes you sick. Okay, so down here. There's the crash. Ooh. Secret Alien by Chris and Jack. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friendship we put to the test. Isn't that just Alien?
Awesome. Another movie.
That's just Alien. Ooh, no, don't fall in there. Ooh, rock. A glass photo, a group taken during my junior year at uni. I had no idea then that I'd marry the girl standing at the front row, and that we'd get divorced a few years later. I don't really know why I took it. I guess part of me likes to remember those sweet, naive moments when we thought this marriage could work. And a band t-shirt, a torn t-shirt signed by the drummer of the Crooked Testers. I used to have so much fun at their gigs. For years they were competing with another local band, Liverpool Bugs. I hate anyone who listened to Liverpool Bugs, a holy war between fans, but then both bands joined forces to fight the record company that was ripping them off.
Yes. I was missing that.
Okay. My little one is just finding it hilarious outside. Laughing. Ooh. Is this rubidium? Okay, I need a climbing hook to get up there. I think that's something I need to make now, is climbing hook. Okay. And that's that area done. Now he's being told off. Okay. What on earth is this? Is this organics? That's something. Keep an eye on my... There's climbing hook. Okay, so there's more organics up here. That was needed for the buildings, wasn't it? Oh, and there's rubidium. I'm just using this. That's not...
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
I'm using this day just to explore. drill. Okay, that's rubidium. Right now, I'm not interested in grabbing that. Apart from, like, the stuff on the floor. I've got the hill. See what's up here.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
Okay, so 2 ways to get into there.
If only I had a tool to drill through them.
Yeah, thank you for that. I wonder if I need a drill. And that's a climbing wall. Alright. Oh, and look, here is organic steep deposit. Happy days. Oh, and a giant lava river. There's a parachute over there too. So I reckon that's what's stopping this from going. Frowning so much. I realize I'm just like frowning. Okay.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
We need to make a bridge.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
Yeah, look, you just yeet yourself off of that one, go whoop.
Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
I reckon a few. Okay, so there's a one there. Okay. Is that it? What's this? Shallow metals. Shallow organics, that's deep. And then we've got these rocks. Rubidium and rocks. And that's the map. I grab this. Head back to the base and build him a bunk before he gets upstairs. And a climbing hook. Write down what I need, actually. How much I need of each. Realize I haven't even turned that on. Right. What's in here? Refinery. Okay. Okay, so that's doing the big deposits, I guess. Machinery. Okay. Nothing's wrong there. That's workshop. Mining outpost. Soup battery. Oh, we do need that actually. Okay, a drill and a climbing hook. I need a climbing hook. I need one of those. Awesome. Is he seriously not even done that? Well, let's take you off. Put you up there. You can make me the climbing hook and stuff. Okay. The sheep's still not freaking out. Oh. Is he? Okay, he uses his own elevator. Okay, that's weird. Oh, there you go. Quantum computer. And then this is research. Haven't been in here. Okay, cheaper batteries. Ooh, research. Ooh, okay. With cheaper batteries, crafting soup batteries requires 50 less organics. Exploration. Right. Mining and refining enriched metals is 15% faster. Base. Recycler. Module that produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more organics is produced. Okay. Unlocks a second workplace. Right, and mission. Nothing. I feel like I want to do that. You need a scientist to be able to do the research lab. Of course you do. I'm just a builder. And the greenhouse. He did not finish this. Energy. Oh my. There's a call. I think we have enough food. Need to look in the kitchen now. Should we have enough food?
I can't wait to try those veggies out.
Yeah, how... storage. Yeah. Oh, he gave me a climbing hook. Nice. Food mush, 21. Okay, so we have enough. Got 3 of those. I need to make one of those soon. Okay, I've got pylons and I've got a mining outpost. Okay. Yeah. Asks. Get through the rocks. Looks like he's feeling okay. Okay. Oh, it's opened up so many. Okay. Before I take that call, yep. I want to add a dormitory. Damn. 40 metal. I'm gonna have to make myself exhausted. And get some metal. Where was it? Over this way. That's back. Over this way? Yes. It's gonna be a radiation storm as well, isn't there? Ah. Can we mine that? Oh. Just need 40. Oh no, I'm gonna get sick. Yeah. Okay.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I'm on it, yes.
I'm on it. Just need a little time.
Right.
Hello. Oh,
Well,
thank you.
I got in touch because
Thank
I
you.
have some news for you. Good news
Yeah.
and, well, just
Thank you.
news.
Oh, let's have the bad news first.
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What the hell does that mean?
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Hmm? How long is
How
it going
long
to
do you
take?
think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Wow.
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
Alright.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Okay.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly.
Of course
Before
I
we
do.
get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Yeah, figures.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No, none of that. My boss put it out of my
Something's not
mind.
quite right here.
That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Yeah, what will happen?
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Yeah, I don't trust these guys.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Nice.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters.
Nice.
I hope you're not laughing.
All right, let's hear about his
Tell me
boss.
more about this boss of yours.
While I have
Mention
some
him a
lunch.
lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mind, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
Oh, I don't like people hearing me when I eat. I don't think I have enough. But if I remove that, I can make that. There we go. Now he's happy. I'll be able to talk to him and say, "Hey, less gloom, less rebellion." Did you want to look at me?
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for. Hallelujah.
Woohoo.
I hope you sleep well tonight. I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization. Sweet dreams, then.
Okay. Go have a look at it. Oh, this is cute. It's really cute. It's messy. Like, it's brand new and it's messy. And I need to get to bed. Otherwise it's going to tell me that I'm tired again. Alright, we're going to make a drill. And start mining some stuff. So in storage, I've got the climbing hook. Need to. Do I need the drill? And I also need to write down what I need. Okay. So I need metal. Microphone's in the way. Metal. 50. That is organics, isn't it? Organic. And that's 20. I think we have that, don't we? Yeah. I probably need to make some of that. N and 40. I think I have one of those. I have a mining outpost. And 6 pylons. Okay, 40 more of those. I think a battery would be important. I probably need to make some of those. Raw food. Okay, 50 organics. I need to get a ton of organics. Refined enriched metals into metals and organics. Okay, if the organic tank is full, any surplus research will be lost. Okay, and research. I can't do this, can I? Because I'm not a scientist. He's feeling good. Burden. Okay. How much storage space do I have? Okay, I've got a ton of storage space. Radiation at night. Okay. He's on the workshop. Off shift. But I need 60 metal, basically. Let's go out. And got the climbing hook. I think I'm going to set up the organics deposit first. Over here. It's this one. And I can set him up, can't I, to do sorting mode. Mining outpost. Travel pylon. Pylon used for fast traveling. Pylon. No batteries. Okay, so scanner. Hold X to send a scan wave. Wave appears on the scan ground and move towards the deposit. Sending a scan wave costs 1 energy. Alright. So we'll go over here. Getting better. Look over here. Hey, that was easy. We're gonna put down a mining outpost. Easy. Travel pylon. I'm just gonna pylon. Does it connect? To that. So that does power. And can I do alters production? Does he not go outside? Assignments. Okay. Unassign you. And assign you to there. That means you come out and you start doing organics at 9 o'clock in the morning. But I need to make another miner, don't I? Storage. A climbing hook. Metals. Organics. Rubidium. Yes. Do I have a drill? I didn't even look at that. I hate the fact it doesn't go back to the one I was on. Okay. Is he... He's in his dormitory. Okay, till 9 o'clock. Workshop. Go over here. I needed that bloody metal. Day. Well, I'm gonna go over here. That's the lava. It's still not doing it. Ooh, climbing hook. Okay. Now he's doing it. I think these tutorials stay on the screen a little bit too long for me, personally. Can this be depleted? It looks like it can. Yeah, it can. That is so weird. And like these are not anything. Am I gonna have to, I wonder? I reckon I'm gonna have to break some of the base down. Or is there one up here? Left. Please tell me I was sensible enough to leave one. Oh, mother of it. There's one there, great. Yeah, great. Just trying to see if there's any deposits are left, but I don't think there is. Frog snacks. I thought I'd do. What's this? Ooh. I did. There's one up there. Still don't have enough organics for everything. $100. Yay! Hopefully. 65. I have enough. I think I'm gonna make a miner. A mining outpost. Okay, there's 2 now. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing queued. I've got storage 4. Got 4 pylons. That'd be enough. I'm just gonna go have a look outside. It's probably gonna be the wrong thing to do. The airlock kit. Can't jump there, can I? And he's still working. I'm gonna try this. It said you get radiation sickness, but okay, this way. Alright. Getting a little bit of radiation sickness, but that's okay. Okay, I've found it. Building mode. I want a miner there. Pylon. Get out of this, sir. Where's the base? Up here? Oh. I think. No, have I? Yeah, I wanted to go that way. Why not see that? There it is. Yeah, I know. Okay, that is now operational. We'll go back to base. And go to sleep. I'm trying to have another pie a minute, please excuse me. I need the drill. Got 2 more of those. I'm gonna get food going. Yeah. I'm gonna go and give myself radiation sickness. But I'm gonna get a ton of metal.
This now?
Okay.
So, an enriched metals outpost, huh? A bit risky if you ask me, but efficient.
Are you going out there, are you? What did I just assign him to? Oh, organics outpost. Okay. Alright. I can still use some organics, and I will go to the kitchen. This is what I need. Actually, he could do that. That drill. A cooked meal. How much have I got? Raw food. I'll do another one. Okay. Did he just finish that as well? Drill cartridge. Okay. Do I have the drill now? Right, okay, so, okay. Enriched metals, 48. I see. I've got the drill. Okay. And I've got 6 raw food, 4 cooked meals. Yeah, I want to just get food done. They're happy. That's...
Jan, we're running out of repair kits.
Okay. Does this need repairing? Yeah. I know that. I don't think I was going to say nothing bad. We do need a filter. But I need to. Yeah. What else was it that I needed? Refinery. Screw it. Okay, no, not screw it. That takes a while. He can do that tomorrow. Do that tomorrow. Well, let's go to sleep. Don't think I was exhausted. God, I can't believe I just got pie down my top. That's not good, is it? So how do I do this then? Does it go? Yeah. There's that side of it. That's cheeky. Oh no, it doesn't. course I gotta use it. And there's metal. Awesome. Nice. Happy days. Rupidium deep deposit. Is this what this was for? So that goes through there. It was just up here, wasn't it? Deposit. Happy days. Let's go and have a look up here. I have noticed it does this sometimes. Quite annoying, it gets like stuck on the ledge. Like glitches out. Alright, rupidium. I feel like I need to create someone else. I think the next job is to create another altar. Because the jobs are just starting to line up. Like, I'm one to go be refining, and then one of them harvesting. Oh, okay. This is a deep deposit of... Is there a deep deposit of... Oh no, shallow organics. So it's just a deep metals deposit and that. Alright. Look at this. It's the easy stuff to get. He's in the refinery. Oh look, he's producing so much stuff in there. Happy days. Make a couple more of those lasting things that we just do. I need 2 more.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yep. And workshop. Low failure risk.
There's so much stuff you need to take on exploration. Batteries, drills, detectors. All that preparation must feel like a second job.
Repair kits. Okay, repair kit's done. Drill bit's done. I am going to go down and create another altar. Boom. Go down to the quantum computer. Let's have a look. In here. Okay, so doctor cooks food faster. Technician we've done. I think we need the miner. Ooh, or the refiner. 50% efficiency when crafting items in the workshop and efficiency when refining enriched metals into metals and organics. That's what we've just set up right now. I do need the scientist, but I think we're gonna need this. Hopefully he's not. New awareness from. Oof, look at this. Alright. So where do we branch? Yeah, okay. Ditch college, I forgot. Wouldn't that be giving up? No, Mom would want you to get on with your studies, get a good job. You have to carry on for her. That's what our main storyline is. You go to college. The censor holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all, ditch college, made a fresh start, and forgot? You can't stay here and wallow in sadness. You don't owe anything to anyone. You're free now. What's stopping you? He sounds like an a-hole. Great. It's a tiring job, but what do you expect abroad with no degree? Don't complain, work hard and you'll see. Good things will come to you. Just get a grip, be strong. It's only a warehouse. Is that our... 888. Settle down. Okay. Fun. Community. These are the moments you don't regret working for a big corporation. Look at all these people. Everyone with a different past and big dreams for the future. You never get a chance to meet them if you stayed at home. Sure, you're all overworked, but you're in this together. You're a community. Okay, well, we need that one. Yeah. Ooh. The shock is paralyzing. You knew this person, now she's dead. She'd been complaining about working too hard for several weeks, but nobody listened. So young, and they say she had 2 kids back home. It's an outrage. Something needs to be done. The anger rises not just in you, but in everyone. The corporation cannot keep ignoring your protest now that there are so many people who have joined the strike. You're strong together and they're scared of you. For the first time you feel empowered, strong with the union. These people are your true family. A different perspective. Ben seems different from the others, not so angry. It gives you a different perspective. You start asking yourself questions you never asked yourself before. Who am I? What are my values? And Ben never judges you. He's just there when you need to talk, always. Water cannons and nightsticks. Just when you thought the strikes were leading to something, this happens. The police with their water cannons and nightsticks. You're not criminals. They're only escalating the violence. The union has to do something about it. We can't just be silenced like that. Ben has a point when he says he's sick of the violence. But would it be right for you just to run away? You truly believe in what these people are fighting for. Can you just abandon them in misery? Wouldn't it be selfish? Cowardly? Ben says you could gain professional experience. Maybe he's right, and it's time to move on. There's work on an oil rig. Oh, okay, and this is a branch. So you inhale the salty air, it's peaceful here. The work is hard, but you're learning fast. And Ben is benefiting a lot too, doing his research. You count the days to shore leave when you'll do some travelling together. The warehouse and the union seem to belong to a different life, and that's the first branch. And then belonging. You can't believe you ever thought of leaving. This is your place. You need it here. Finally found something to do your best. Fight for people's rights. You can see it by the way people react to what you say. The feeling of belonging is like any other. Can you prove you're worthy of their trust? Okay. And that's what we wanted. Or... the new work regulations on the rig make you uneasy. Is everything as safe as they're telling you? Ben would probably say you're paranoid, better not tell him. All he wants to talk about now is Rapidium. Human salvation among the stars. You have to admit his enthusiasm can be contagious. Drunken dreams. He pours you another one. It's great to be on leave finally, but it's never enough for Ben. A space mining mission. Of course the way he talks about it is so appealing. They need geologists and refining operators. You could both sign up. And he pours you another one. Oh, what the hell. You only live once, right? Might as well enroll for that crazy shit. You were supposed to be there. You stare at the news in disbelief. Your head pounds and you feel sick. That party yesterday. You were supposed to go back today. You were supposed to be there. Were it not for... Wait, where is Ben? Of course, you remember now. He went back. He's there. Is he... Was he in that accident too? They're talking, but you can't hear them. All you can think about is that heavy lump in your chest and guilt. What if you'd gone back with Ben? Could you have prevented the accident? What if you'd told someone about your concerns? What if? How can you move on? You can't force yourself to believe that he's really gone. What are you supposed to do now? You read the message for the 10th time. Congratulations, Mr. Dolsky. You qualified for Project Dolly. How ironic that Ben was the one who dreamt of going and you were just drunk when you filled in that application form. Is it a bad joke? Or maybe a lifeline? And then we go on Project Dolly. You enter the spacecraft full of hope because maybe this really is the biggest opportunity humanity has ever had. And you'll be a part of it. How exciting is that? It's funny how he has... What I find interesting is he has all these different lives. They all end up going on the spaceship. Okay, Quibbit level 2 required. Alright, so... we go to the womb. Oh, that looks disgusting. Processing. Time remaining 7 hours. Okay. What else do I need? Base maintenance on shift. Production. We've got mining outpost. Probably need another mining outpost. I reckon. Oh, I was only looking at the wrong one. Mining outpost 1. But yeah. I need one of those. And I reckon I need one. Okay, that takes longer now. I'm tired.
Yeah, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Yeah. Are we completely out of them? Ooh. Ooh, I think we're completely out of them. Well, yeah, I'm not going to exhaust myself. Where am I going? Finery? No. Let's go to sleep. I do feel like the days are not long enough. I suppose that the whole point, isn't it? You're supposed to, like, manage your time really well. It's not something I'm very good at. Okay. We are going to... Okay, he's doing that. Our new older's ready. We'll go and deal with this older. Jan is base maintenance. I feel like at the minute I just want him to do that. Right, well, let's see what this guy's like. Hey.
Hey there, buddy. How do you feel? Oh, been better, that's for sure. Oh, what is this place? And shit, who are you?
Okay. Don't worry, I'm not an illusion.
Don't worry, not an illusion. There's a perfectly rational explanation to this.
Awesome.
Just let me ask you some control questions first, okay? Sure. Fire away. Do you remember your name? Yeah. Jan. Dolsky.
That's so weird.
And what's your role on this mission? I'm a refinery operator. Oh, you look like me, but also not like me. Are we brothers or something?
We're more than brothers. I think that's nice.
We're much more than that. Genetically speaking. We're the same person. Genetically speaking.
Oh, no.
Whatever you're trying to tell me, stop beating around the bush, okay? All right, then. You're my alter.
I created you with the use of Rapidium.
Rapidium?
Yeah, we did it.
Okay,
It's
he
here.
liked that.
Wow. You hear that, Ben?
Who's Ben? No, I'm not gonna say that to him. Yeah.
Ben? What Ben?
Huh? Oh, never mind. Hey, wait. What was that you said about creating me?
Look, you've obviously still not recovered from the shock. Why don't you rest a little and read the mission logs? They'll put it in perspective.
You think
We
I would
can
have like a
talk more when the
speech or
meds wear
something?
off.
The Mets. Yeah,
Hmm.
that explains a lot. Not everything, but I feel like there's something more to this feeling of being so light, weak, you know?
Just relax and take it slow. You'll feel stronger in no time.
Okay, yeah, maybe. And hell, I can't wait to see Rapidium.
You will soon. I promise.
Okay. Well, he seems a lot happier. Seems a lot happier. Find a good vantage point and look around. Can I assign him? Okay. I need him in there. Nothing queued. I'm gonna unassign you. Whoops, unassign you. Do need maintenance. Let's go and just finish up what we're doing. They're cool. Radiation barriers off. Yeah, okay.
Done. I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Yours have covered.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Yeah. You can refine stuff. Do I have... Yeah, we're missing metal. Oh dear. He's angry. He'll be angry because I've created another one. No hunger, ate well today. No injuries, worsening after mining a rich deer. Okay. Looks like he's feeling okay. Oh, jeez.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway,
Cheers.
make yourself at home.
Hmm? He's angry. Yeah, he's got a... Okay. Okay, so the lava lamp actually belongs to him then. Okay.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
My lava lamp? You kept it?
Sure. It's one of a
Hopefully
few
this can make
cool
him happier.
keepsakes from our childhood.
Yeah. Mom and I like to sit by it in the evening, talking and joking. It reminds me of that period when life was challenging, but also really fucking great.
Okay. So if I go to him now... Looks like he's feeling okay. Happy days. Rebellion is really up there. Bloom is for him. I don't know what to do next. I really don't. Whether I need to get another altar going. because he's refining. Base maintenance. Okay, they're working on their right bits. Okay. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I think drill cartridge. Okay. I feel like I want to make another altar. I have the rupidium for it. And I think with 4 of us, then that should... Right. So I can't do this one. I don't know what the hell Quibbit level is. Okay, available slots 3, so I can do... Yeah, okay. Alright. So what else do we need? Let's think. I think Botanist is the one that we need. So this branch in the life was when I was with the girlfriend and she wanted to go abroad for work, and the main guy, Juan, said, no, we're going to stay at home. The botanist obviously says yes. And he can start producing food. Okay. 100% efficiency when growing crops in the greenhouse. I mean, that's huge. No. Go on that one. Okay, look at her, so happy about her promotion and partner already. Things are happening for her fast. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her, and you know what? You know that, but so what? She's happy and you're not complaining. Things end up being better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. A Dolly mission, she wanted to go so much, put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and well, you'd rather just stay at home. But it's so important to her and you know you'll do it. You'll do anything to prove your love. You board the spacecraft with a good feeling you've got this and you'll be back in no time. Besides, Lena promised she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. So that's the botanist storyline, which is really not that much. That's going to do it in 8 hours. So he's doing his thing. Let's go. Okay, that's being mined. Let's go up here. He's cooking. Kind of, yeah, like, where do I put this to get it to go up there? There's nowhere. Find a good vantage point and look around. That is something. Okay, that's a metal. Cool. Oh, well, this is a good vantage point.
Okay. This is not good.
No.
We are surrounded.
I love that.
Damn it. So much for plan B.
Develop a new plan. Well, you can make a bridge there. Where's the... Okay, am I not supposed to be up here, or...? Travel pylon. The travel pylon is a useful structure for exploring terrain far away from the base. Remember, it works as a fast travel point as well as a regular pylon that connects to other structures. Comes equipped with a charging station to replenish suit energy. Okay. That. Let's just see what's up here. He's done the thing again. What's stuck? Oh, I'll grab that. Okay. Okay. Let's grab some metal. My tower. That's, oh, what the hell is that? Don't you touch that isolating bitch. Cheeky little thing. Did you need a drink? Don't tell Daddy. If I suddenly just go, it's because my child has decided to turn the power off to the house. And why should my child have access to that, you may ask? Because whoever installed our solar decided it would be a cracking idea to put an isolating switch, complete access for a toddler to reach, and that turns the power off. Alright, for this. And that means we can get down there now to that rubidium deposit. Beautiful. Go up here. Woohoo! Just a big old schmuck of a lava. I can't climb that. No. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. I see. That's...
Hey, what's this? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
What? I'm gonna put a... lining up her travel pylon down? Why can I not put it? Why can I not put it anywhere? Am I being, is it because it needs power? Am I being silly? I can put that down, so why can't I put this down? It says I have some. Okay. Walk slowly. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I see it now. What on earth is that? I'm just gonna like... Ew. Slow. Okay. Ew. No. What if I run? It's like sucking. Okay, I wanted to get down there and look at that. That's clearly not the way to go. Why not put this pylon down? When built, it works as a fast. Yeah. That's the way we need to go. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ah. Ooh. I need to make another couple of minor things. That glitch then. Okay. Travel there. Not doing. So, no schedule repairs. Off shift. Nothing queued. Oh, okay. So I actually need to queue stuff for you actually to do. There you go. Now you have stuff to do. Okay, we're gonna... The Botanist.
Hey, man. Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this? Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell?
Yeah, hello to you too.
Hello to you too. What? Is this some kind of joke? Who are you? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay. Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan Dolsky.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
Things went sideways.
Afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me.
You. What about me? Are you... Are you real?
Just as real as you, I guess.
Just as real as you.
Then, what's going on?
He's not reacted to anything
It's
yet.
like we're alternative versions of the same person.
Wow. But why is this happening?
Yeah, I had to recreate a crew.
I told you. Everyone died. I had to use my DNA to recreate a crew if I wanted to save the mission.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
Yeah, your life path is different.
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life.
I'm not sure I understand.
You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there.
Sure. Yeah, mission logs, so why not? Hey,
Wait. If all this is... If I am... I mean... What about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
Aw. She's on Earth. Yeah, because I'm not dating her.
She's on Earth, and we need to figure out how to get there. Okay. Okay. What do you want from me? We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do. I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that. Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew, and let's talk again in a while.
The rest of us.
Yeah. I'll see you around.
Okay, and I'm immediately going to assign you. No. Where are you going? Just gonna sit there. I get it. I get it. A lot. Raw food. Just do that. That should feed us for a while. That should mean if I go into the quantum computer, it should say 4 slots. Yeah, so available 4 slots. We've got everyone that we can have now, which is going to make it easier. He's just going to chill in there. Refinery, is he... Okay, the refinery is queued. I know I'm tired. He's on off shift, apparently. Looks like he's feeling okay. Refiner, he's feeling okay. Looks like he's feeling okay. Okay. Machinery, everything is good. Filters, okay, I need to make radiation filters. That is there. Yeah. And a couple of those. Just realised I can do all this from the main. I don't actually have to go into each room. Can't do that yet. But what is this? Minerals. Okay, that's that purple stuff we picked up. 6 cooked meals, so we've got enough for a day or so. There must be an alternative route. Develop a new plan. I'm tired, but I really do need to make a radiation filter. I know, honestly, all my tiredness comes through exhaustion, but yeah, I know. But we needed to make that. Probably wake up at like 8, 9 o'clock. If you can hear any banging, that's my husband building something. I have no idea what he's building. Only 8:30, that's fine. I have no idea what he's building, but he's building something. And I want to move some stuff around. Wow, it's a creaky chair. What else can we build? Can we build anything else? Social room would be quite good. Minerals. An infirmary. Okay. And that's where that weird anomaly is. That's fine. Ooh, who are you? I talked. Yeah.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now?
Nah, we should find a way across.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Well, actually, I do have an idea. We could build a research lab and see if we can come up with anything useful there. Okay, let's give it a go.
Alright. So have I got food queued up?
Done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes, please. Production. Workshop rad filters. Yes. And a repair kit, please. Oh, is he doing the greenhouse? Oh, he is. That's useful. And he's doing that. Okay, so we're getting some food. Cool. Happy days. No calls. Can I phone anyone? No. That's storage, isn't it? Binary. Oh, okay, I can. Less joy, anxiety. Awesome.
So, had enough time to come to terms with the situation? I'm fine, thanks. There's not much that can bring me down.
Oh, cool.
But I still feel much weaker than usual. Funny, earlier today I tried to lift a container and I couldn't. Remember, you're not alone here. If anything's too heavy to lift, you can always ask for help. Kind of you to say that, but that's not what's bugging me.
Okay.
Physical strength is a part of who I am. Not to mention, it's essential to operate the refinery.
Yeah.
Being strong seems to matter a lot to you.
He wants a gym.
A little extra confidence never hurt anyone. Not that it was ever my priority. I just like the physical activity. It helped clear my head of problems.
Yeah.
Your problems are gone here. It's a chance to wipe the slate clean. Maybe, but I still can't get my head around one thing. What's that? Like, if everything that happened to me isn't true, then does that apply to the people I knew too? I mean, do they exist, but in some different version as well?
Yes.
It's possible, yes. Huh. So, hypothetically, someone who in my mind is, let's say, dead could actually still be alive? Hypothetically? Totally.
Theoretically, everything is possible.
Theoretically, everything's possible. That's overwhelming. Shit. I think I need to get my mind on something else.
Yeah, have some fun.
Why don't you have some fun? Integrate with the living. You deserve it. You think? Sure. Let me know if there's anything more you need.
Okay, he seems happier. Okay, I can still talk to him, apparently. Yeah, I thought he was going to be that one.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! Is that my old pipe?
Weird that they all have the same items.
And it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest. Huh. That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It
Totally,
inspired
dude.
so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you.
Cool. He seems happier. So if I go to Alders, looks like he's feeling okay. Motivation and joy. Rebellion. He is problem in the air. Okay, with him. Greenhouse.
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean? Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her. Why would you be worried? No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all. You miss her. Don't you? Of course I do. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it. Sure, take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Okay. Can I give him anything? Oh, nice.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, look at that photo. I'm surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I guess I hoped this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on Lena. Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift.
Oh, he's happier. And food is going well. So he's on the workshop. He's on shift. He's on shift. We have metal. We have rupidium. I need minerals at the minute. Raw food. Mush. I've got 5 cooked meals, which is enough for 1 more day. And then we've got mush. Research. Crossing the lava river. Alright, I need to do that. I am going to fiddle around with this base now. Try and make it look good. Alright. What's going to be at the bottom? Like, let's think about what can I build. A greenhouse. I need the research lab. There. I can't, yeah, tier 2, I can't do that. This over here. Because I feel like this. But then the problem with this, how much does a corridor take? The corridor's 2. Why can't I just have 1? Why can there not just be like a 1? Is it? I like having the idea of having the elevator, like the main shaft in the middle, and like having these storage down here. I like the greenhouse down here too. I know, I like having in the middle, having this elevator shaft. If I have the dormitory, got a 3 here. Pain in the ass design this is. You up here. I feel like, yeah, maybe the computer should be at the top with the womb on the other side of it. Like that, that could work. This is because this is annoying. And then elevator with captain's cabin. Yeah. Machinery and workshop's good. That's a 4, isn't it? Airlock can go there. Command center, communication room. Kitchen needs to come down here, I think. Kitchen and dorm need to be near each other. Actually, kitchen and dorms need to be near each other. Maybe put the airlock here. And I've got refinery here, command center and communication room. Communication room, command center. That can go over here. That's useless at the minute, apart from calls. And then I've got machinery and workshop. That's workshop can go there. Refinery can go there. That looks a little bit better to me. Now, I want to make this. I don't think we have research lab at the minute. So let's put refinery and research lab. That looks better. So we've got the captain's quarters, and then the womb and the quantum computer at the top. Then you come down to the third level. Command and communication room, machinery and workshop where we're producing stuff, research and refinery. I feel like refinery needs to go here actually. And then command communication here. Then we've got like, yeah, that works better. Dormitory, kitchen, airlock. Airlock 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3. Greenhouse and then storage. Okay, what else do we need to build? We've got all that. Oh my goodness, it's 2:45. This has flown by. Workshop. Got dormitory we've got, and small storage. Be good to have another. Apart from like there, but it's just some more storage in there. And that way I've got 840 in. I can delete those. Alright, I need 30 and 60, 90 minerals. 40 metal. I've got that. A building. Oh, that's, yeah, a bit better. Okay, this is the research lab. I need a scientist, don't I? Didn't say I need a scientist to do this? Oh. Can I assign anyone to this? Only the scientist can be assigned to the research lab. Or does that mean... What the hell? Oh, is he building stuff as well? Okay. Got a radiation filter. Drill cartridge. I've got none. He's making that. Mining outpost. Suit battery. I've got none. Production. Okay. Does that mean that I've completely screwed this over because I've made elders already? Like, whoops. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that's the scientist. Okay. What do I do then? Okay. Um... Is this organic?
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Base maintenance. No. Assignments. Nothing queued. Refinery. That's fine. We're okay on that. I want organic now. The only other thing I can think of right now is going into this anomaly and seeing what it does. I need that mineral. Oh, okay, this is trippy. Okay. Let's kind of look around here. This is looks like it's a... no. How many do I need? 90 minerals. I know, over there. This is, ooh.
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
Ooh. Damaged chip. A damaged chip found on a cargo drop. Perhaps it can be repaired.
Might be worth checking out.
Okay.
Huh. Looks like some kind of device. Maybe there's a way I could use it.
Well, if it means I can make more altered. Great. Because right now, I'm a bit stuffed. Ooh. Rubber duck. I got it at an event at uni. The guy who handed it to me promised it that talking to the duck would help me prepare for exams. He wasn't wrong. Since I left the uni, it served me more as a silly anti-stress trinket. That's ideal. And a trading card. Watching Speedboat was the only fun thing I used to do with my father. When I told him who my favourite racer was, he cared enough to get me this trading card showing that racer. This might be the nicest thing he ever did for me. I guess he had a good day. I'm not that into Speedway anymore. Maybe I should give it another chance.
Where my stuff landed here?
Okay. Days, which means
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
enriched metals output. No, I want you to. That I want you to do. I want you to cook. Whoops. I'll take you off that. A workshop. Don't need any. Oh. Okay. Really? I have nothing? An enriched metal. Right now, just do that for a minute. Yeah. Alright, so now I can get down there. Happy days. So weird. Oh. Ah. Ah. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. Oh, and some more luggage. That'll make them happy. People who always finish your sentences by Christian Jack. Two pals keep finishing each other's sentences, but can they ever stop?
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
This is probably where.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes, for a minute. Yeah. Okay, this is. Yeah, wait. Where is it? Okay. That goes up there. I go this way. Okay, there it is. Ah!
Hey, is that one following me? What the hell?
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's weird.
What is this? Another anomaly? It looks
Okay.
out of this world.
Can I not pick it up? Okay. We need to make a bridge here. Cool. Okay. Ooh, another craft. A university hoodie, the official hooded sweatshirt of my university. I remember feeling so proud when I wore it for the first time. Like I belonged to an elite group. Of course, it's also a reminder of me leaving that group. Well, at least it's warm and comfy.
Yes. I was missing that.
Okay. Did I just clear all of that? No. That up. Thank you. Nice. Is that it? That's the map then, is it? Rolls. I know, I'm tired, but I'm extracting them. 30, I need 40. I realize there's night radiation. Oh dear. Oh dear. Can I... Please tell me I can put a travel. Why can I not put one of these things? Oh dear. Oh, yeah. No, I know. Can I die? I'm gonna find out. That's my bad. That is... Yes, apparently we can die. Whoops. Okay, do I go back? Oh, I was rescued by the Botanist. You both came back irradiated. Okay. Well, that was nice of him. The wound. I don't remember where everything is now. I've just moved it all around. Command center. I'm just gonna be right back. While that's just doing that, I'm gonna grab some chocolate. 2 seconds.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Not really. Barely knew them.
Well, we are all grief-stricken down here. But also excited and proud of what you have achieved. I hope you grasp the significance of your discovery.
So, do people know I found rupidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Limited circle, huh? Bullshit. The public has a right to know about such things.
I like your passion, Jan. You're an honest man. But you're under enough pressure already. We don't need the media to go berserk or the stock market to overreact. We don't need chaos down here while all our efforts should concentrate on supporting you up there.
I really don't like this company.
Your task is difficult enough, and failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the rupidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rupidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
Yeah, I don't believe you care
I
about
think
me.
you're bullshitting me. What if I hadn't found rupidium? You'd never go to such lengths to save me, would you?
No.
What if? People like to use that phrase a lot, don't they? Well, you can actually learn the answer to that question. Many would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate rupidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dulski.
Yeah, you buttering me up.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different rupidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
Yeah, then
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth.
Why?
It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a rupidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan, but it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
The landing, for sure. Hello, my sweet pea. Where's your father? Okay. You sit on your bum. Sit on your bum. Pull it off. Give me a second. Pop it in your monkey. The landing.
You know what happened to my crew.
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
And the oxygen
But
off.
why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other
Jan,
questions?
I'm streaming. That's why I'm in here. Where's Daddy? 2 seconds. So apparently my child let himself in. Oh, get your hand out of there, please. Yucky. Oh, yum. Okay.
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know.
This
Yet.
guy talks far too slowly.
I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely.
I don't think so.
But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
Putting it back
I
on
don't like the
me.
sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Yeah, one more.
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp,
How?
but for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
No, but I think he's a bit of an a-hole. I'm just gonna go grab my bird. Say hello to my sister-in-law's bird. This is Marble. And she's a cockatiel. She's only a baby, I believe. And we're looking after her at the minute while my sister-in-law is away. And that was her, if you did hear her, that was her in the background. Because she wanted to come back out of cage. She's been out of cage most of the day. Oh, God. You can sit on my shoulder while we do the stream. I think she's quite a sweet little thing. I have 2 budgies. I have 2 budgies, but I don't think I'd have a cockatiel. But 2 for me. But she's quite sweet. The feathers on her head are tickling my chin. But if she does go to the toilet on me, I do have some wipes here, so she's probably going to sit there and preen, I reckon. Whatever that was. You good bird? You're attacking my hoodie. Yeah, she's going to sit there and just preen. Yeah. I don't trust this guy.
No, I'm good.
Rapidium Archeon. That's what you should focus on right now.
Really not surviving.
Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it.
This is a joke.
Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
So he told me to use the Rapidium. God.
I envy you. You believe everything can be fixed as long as everyone has good intentions. Gotta believe in something, right? Otherwise, we'd all go crazy here. Yeah, but your radical friendliness is naive at best, and honestly pisses me off. Oh.
Oh dear.
Get rid of you.
Okay. I still haven't fixed it. Nothing queued. Kitchen. Production. Got 11 of those. So greenhouse. Okay, I need organics. You can go to the greenhouse and do that. You need to come off of that. Go to that. And yeah, you need to go on organics. We'll get those. Production. Kitchen right now. Refinery, we have nothing. Greenhouse, I have nothing. I think I need any of this. Yeah. He's angry. He is seriously going to rebel. It's not good. Not good. God. One.
Look what I found. Any idea what it could be?
Let's see. It looks
my
like
God.
a qubit chip.
Okay, we need
Qubit
that.
chip.
Yeah, like an enhanced storage for quantum computing operations. It could be useful for increasing the efficiency of our QC unit, not to mention accessing new tech in the research lab.
So, I just plug it into the QC?
Plug it into whatever you want. Won't do much. It's dead. I'd give it some love in the workshop first.
Duly noted.
Okay. Let's do this. I have one of those. Now where's the computer? There. Alright. Base going. Level 2. I can get the scientist. Alright, so I can get another one. That's who we need. Yeah, I know. Alright, we got crazy head scientist. Alright. Okay, so... Okay, so we go to this... research comes first. Drifting apart. Okay. We're forgetting about Lena. Yeah. We put work before her. So the other guy's going to be peed at this one. First the grant, now serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office, maybe. A new set of clothes. You can't go looking like an underpaid postgrad forever. There's going to be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, aren't could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Okay. You both changed. Look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. She looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good she's done well for herself. That's nice. You read the contract over and over. Ally Corp. Space mining missions. Want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You worked so hard for this. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly. You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp is sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. And we end up. Time to let this mess out in person. Oh, he's going to cook for the day. Does that mean, actually... God, you are so dusty, bird. Oh, what's this? The Botanist. Where was... Was it this? Where was the... This one. Finalize previous branching. Okay. Cook him. He's gonna cook. What do we need? God, you are a dusty bird. What do I need to do today? We need metal, rapidium, research a solution. That's the scientist. Find an alter who knows something about anomalies. I don't need to talk to any about them. I reckon that's the scientist. Build the rapidium arc. Where is the research lab? In here. I reckon that's... Okay, probe upgrade. Cheaper climbing. Hub pylon. Unlocks the technology needed to convert ALX to organics in the refinery. Is that the alter? I'm not the alter, the anomaly. Metals efficient. We need this. I should have made the scientist before. Base expansion 2. A gym. That'll be great for him. A contemplation room. Medium storage. You are so dusty. Why? Crossing the lava river. Where is... Costs a lot of resources. So is that in... here? Yes. Right. I'll need another one. Will I? How many have I got? No, that'll be fine. 30 metal. We've got that. Rapidium at 120. And organics. Just rapidium. Let's do that. There. Okay, he's working, and he's working. Can't get a rapidium. eating my hoodie, girl. Okay, I need... that way. Wonder if it's... yeah. Or is there 2 deposits? Ah. Ah. There's that. I might do. Pylon. Oh. Well, I don't need to do a travel pylon because that's a... Stop it.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yeah, do some face paint. Why can I not place this pylon? Confusing the hell out of me. You don't know what to do with yourself, do you? I need to go and do... and make some... those 2. Running this through. Up this way, I reckon. Oh, so dusty. I wouldn't jump on my keyboard, girl. You'll end up touching something and neither one of us is going to get very happy about that. Ah. Okay. Nice. Please get off my keyboard. That was the bird. That's the only one we're not doing, I think, now. Oh no. Mineral deposit.
Hey man, I'd like to talk to you.
Something you
Hey
want to
there. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah, I've been thinking about the branching thing. It's so confusing. Tell me about it. I mean, remember how I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one? Well, I don't get it. Why is it exactly that we're created with different minds, like, different beverages or snacks, but then we all
How?
end up in the same packaging?
How?
It doesn't make much
Why?
sense.
Why?
Well, it's not the packaging that matters most, it's the content. That's what they say. But you don't brew ale only to pour it into plastic bottles. My skills, my whole personality derives from a certain lifestyle, and that makes my mind and body inseparable. That's how it feels to me. Huh. I never looked at it that way.
Hmm.
I know, and honestly, I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you'll ever have, man.
Wow.
Why'd you let it become so neglected?
Thanks.
I guess I just had more important things to do. Studying, settling down, buying a house. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation. Which was? Well, for me, it all started when I moved abroad. You know, after Mom died, I decided to stay there, and
Choose you?
for a while it was pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You can laugh, but I was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, and some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out of boredom at first. Then, kind of became a fun thing. I made friends, started going out a lot, but by that time, the gym had become an important part of my routine. I drank less, slept better, and it just made me feel in control of my life, you know?
Yeah.
I get you. Now that you've told me the whole story. Thanks. You know, maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me shake off all this anxiety. I'd probably sleep better, feel more
Yes. I know. I'm
like
working on
me.
getting a gym.
Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some exercise equipment here?
Like, we're literally fighting for life here. We're trying to get home, and he wants a gym. I could try.
I could
Be
try.
nice to me, Marble. You
Really?
go back in your cage.
Thanks, bro.
Seriously, stop
Knew
pecking
I
my
could confide
face.
in you.
Yeah. Production. Workshop. Dumbbells. Alright. We can make some dumbbells. A repair kit, radiation filter. Storage. 103. I've got it down the bottom. It's easier to see here. Minerals we need a lot more of. I need to refine them. Don't peck my mic. Okay, we've got 2 of those. That's important. And 6 meals. We need food. Oh, cook meals. Oh, raw food. Okay, 11. Alright. Ooh, I want kitchen. I want botanist. Beautiful. Refinery. I want you. Let's do that. I'll get you to do base maintenance. Actually, no, I won't. I'll get you to do this first. Workshop. Just make another one of those. This bird. I think that's, and then we can get the scientist doing the research. Which, the first thing to do, yeah, crossing this river is the most important thing. Okay, he's angry. These two are, yeah, great. Wonderful. Botanist, technician. Hello, Mr. Technician.
I can see that you're angry.
Just leave me alone.
Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this?
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
Yeah.
If you work hard, you gotta party hard, right?
You know it. I wonder what's the source of organic matter on this planet.
Huh. That's an interesting question. I wonder if some primitive life forms used to inhabit the planet.
Oh, I need to go and do this older. A womb. Hello, Mr. Scientist.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be
I think he
damned.
should understand the most out of everyone.
You okay? Surprisingly, okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am.
Yeah.
So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find?
A lot.
What? How much rupidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good.
Oh,
Wait,
like that.
how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rupidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Everyone died.
The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Yeah, get some rest.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good.
Like the
This
scientist
might
guy.
work.
Talks fast. Alright. He has a bubble above his head already. Oh, yes.
I made a curious discovery. Really? Tell me. It seems there are places on this planet where strange distortions are happening. Some of them emit very high levels of radiation, while others, not so much. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane.
Okay.
Whatever it is, doesn't sound like something I'd want to walk into again. Yes, it's fascinating, but it can be dangerous. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's
pooped on
intuition
my
is
controller.
right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point, the spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. Question is, are they the cause or the reason of so much rupidium here?
Stop it.
I'd like to study them more. So would I. And for that, we'll have to design our own tools. Do you have anything specific in mind? Let me think about it. I need to look through Professor Frankov's lectures, as well as notes from other expeditions. We have a theory. I just need to find the way to put it into practice.
Okay. I need you. No, he's got another conversation thing. Where did he go? Go in here. Where did he go? Oh, he's in the lab.
I ran into another anomaly.
Oh yeah, this
This one was
glowing one.
different. It was
Oh no.
like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit. Yeah, well, running away from it was no fun. Keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. Let's keep collecting observations. I feel we're onto something groundbreaking here.
Okay, so he's stop 9. He's gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. So you're having a great time just cleaning yourself? I reckon we're gonna stop. So and technician wants okay.
Hey man, you're clearly angry.
Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry.
So maybe we can talk about something meaningful. What calms you down?
Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick. But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess. Maybe you should punch me. Why not? Let it all out. You don't want that. Trust me. But I appreciate the offer.
Okay. Um. Where the hell is the bit that I want there? Alright. This. We are missing a ton of rupidium and a ton of organics. Let's go and get that. Okay. Okay. That's what we need to do. Those two things. Following anomalies are radioactive distortions possibly drawn by power cells, as such pose a threat to spacesuit wearers exploring the planet. Due to their slow speed, it's possible to escape them. It's advised to avoid or destroy them. Okay. Okay. Alright. Are you good, girl? Okay. Yeah, we're researching that. I need to do. Okay, so it's rupidium. Say to myself. It's 120 rupidium and 100 organic. What are they doing? Workshop off shift, research lab, refinery, base maintenance. They're all up here. Mining, how much have I got? Got dumbbells being produced in a rad filter, meals, no greenhouse. I'll do that. Alright. Need rupidium. Let's go. 120.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yep.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Yes.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
We need. Really? Okay.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yeah, that's great. Okay, just keep one. Come on. Seriously? Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Right. Travel to the base. Oh, scientist. Where are they going? Where the hell are they going? Right, well, there's a scientist.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally. Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them.
Okay.
Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Yeah.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes, you're right. Let's get Rapidium back to Earth, and maybe later, we'll see.
Okay. Oh, give him the rubber duck.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwikovska? Where the hell did you find that old thing?
Okay, he likes the duck.
Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
Oh, he's happy. And he can have the hoodie too.
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie. Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy. Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay, cool. He's happy. I am going to go to sleep again. 'Cause I'm tired. She's going to sleep. Alright, we're cracking on with it, I think. I think we're getting onto it. Alright. Where is everyone?
Hi there.
Finer.
I have something for you. The exercise equipment you asked for.
Nice.
Awesome, man. I knew I could rely on you. Can't wait to try these babies out.
Nice. That's awesome. So they should be happy. Looks like he's feeling okay. Rebellion's pretty high up there. Motivation's pretty low. Motivation's pretty good. He's pretty average. Yeah, motivation's good. He is calm, relaxed, and enthusiastic. Motivation is up there. Okay, you can see that they smile when they're happy. Right. Okay. We're researching that. Assignments, workshops unassigned. He's happy. Base maintenance. I'm gonna unassign you. Put you there. Yeah. 100. We can make that thing. This is where I need to go. Okay, we can actually make that thing. Okay. I can make it. Where the hell do I put it? God. Cost organic acetate. Alright. Right now. And this goes up here by the research lab. Which sucks. Base mass journey cost 274. Okay. Blocked by tier limits. I really need this. Kitchen. What's the problem with the kitchen?
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities.
Okay. Elders argue about the quality of food given to them. Scientists wants to stick to the mush diet, while the technician demands that they'll be fed better quality meals regularly. Okay. At least 2 times quality meal the next 5 days. Don't get involved. I agree with him.
You have got to be kidding me.
Greenhouse. Alright, let's just... Okay. Where's Botanist? Why are you in there? Miner, Organics Outpost. Go in there. No scheduled repair. Go in there. Okay. How much food have we got? Cook meals 9. She's eating my microphone. Asks. Research the... Okay, he's researching that, doing that. Make a call to report building the ark. Cool. It's a bit dusty now.
Hello, Dulski here.
Jan, tell me you did it. Tell me you have the Ark.
I did it.
Well done. Now, all we need to do is bring it home safely. Are you making progress with that obstacle of yours?
I'm still looking for a way out.
Well, I don't want to cause panic, but you better hurry.
Would have gone way faster if I didn't have to build that damn Ark for you.
Do you really think it's just a whim for me?
I don't know, but I don't want to die for a dream. I told you. No hero.
You seem to value your life a lot, Jan. Have you thought about how much it's really worth?
Well...
Imagine coming back without Rapidium and having to face the thought, what if I hadn't given up? Would you live with yourself while the world would deteriorate before your eyes? All because you put your sorry ass first.
All right. Point taken. And how's my rescue team progressing?
They'll be on time, Jan. Just make sure you are. Do what it takes to make your way to the other side of the planet. And leave the rest to me.
Just let me get on with it.
Of course. Keep pushing. Just let me know if there's any way I can help you.
Yeah, get me off this
All
planet.
right, thanks.
What's the optional task? Oh, yeah. I need to go to organics. And hunt. That's what I need. Where is it? Because I need to do these meals.
John, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet. Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Yeah.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Sure. Oh, Jan. Ignition. Oh, okay. He's doing his thing. Alright. Oh, hang on a minute. Workshop. I need to make some of these. That's metal. Actually, let's take you out. Put you on here instead. Excuse me. Excuse me. What have I got? I've got one. Cook meal. You. You and put you in the kitchen. Stop it. Alright.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Sure.
I'm fine. We have a moment. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
No. Oh, my goodness. This requires a lot of micromanaging. Right. Right. Nothing queued. He's done. Right. Oh my goodness. Production. Can I not make this? I need the greenhouse. There we go. Right. So, greenhouse. I want you in there, please. Production. Awesome. I want you in there, please. Not to kill. I've got metal. It's organics that I need, but apparently everyone wants to talk to me.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing. Hey, you wanted to discuss something. Yeah. I want to know when you started being such a pushover.
Excuse me.
What? You heard me. I'm not blind. I can see the workload pile up. And you, eager to take new orders.
What?
I'm only doing what I want to do. Just because it's in line with directions from Earth doesn't mean I'm a pushover. Oh, so you're telling me that delaying our escape to build a Rapidium Ark was your idea? Or maybe you're telling that to yourself. So let me get this straight. You'd rather we didn't secure the Rapidium? Not if it weakens our chances. Our survival depends on Maxwell. He's in charge whether we like it or not. Yeah, so was Dad. The man of the house. I thought you regretted not standing up to him.
A little different when we're stranded
Looks
on the
like
planet,
you didn't
though.
learn much. That's a little below the belt. You're right. Sorry, this place is getting to me. All I'm saying is, we should do something just for ourselves. something not work-related, not productive in any way. Like what? Well, there's a social room module available in this base. We could start with that. I bet it has a beer pong table. Yeah, see? A smile on your face. Let's build a place where we can chill out and play beer pong, and then, after I've beaten you, we can talk more serious stuff. What do you say?
Sure.
Okay, it's on.
Okay, botanist in the kitchen.
So, what do you got for me? An invention I'm particularly proud of.
Okay, something to help me.
The Luminator. You mean a flashlight? You have a talent for making extraordinary things sound mundane. It's not just
Girl.
a flashlight, Jan. Tell me, when you encounter these distortions, what is your priority?
Investigate.
I'd like to investigate them more. Now you'll be able to do it. Okay. How? Professor Frankov discovered that certain frequencies of light waves can be used to peer into proximity planes, to study them. I've used his observations to create my illuminator so it can reveal elements of the integral hidden to the human eye. But it also has another, more pragmatic application. It can help to eliminate distortions.
Cool.
You mean destroy them for good? I'm just giving you a tool. You decide how to use it. You see, distortions are created around puncture points between potential universes. That much we know. But now, with the Illuminator, they should become much more visible to you. Focusing the Illuminator's light waves exactly on the puncture point will allow you to seal that rift. You could compare it to cauterizing a wound.
That sounds good.
Damn, that does sound promising. Indeed. Now you see why I don't like calling it a flashlight. So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes, it's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle. That doesn't sound super simple to me. Don't you worry your pretty head about it. Remember, you have me on board. There is one small thing, though.
Of course.
Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live, but not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one. Versant? Versatile Synthetics Program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them, had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no. Stop moaning, will you? Just tell me what to do. You're right. Let's act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right, will do.
Okay. Those blueprints.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell?
Jan, have you made progress?
Yeah, I finally know how to get across. But I'm gonna need your help.
What can I do for you?
I need blueprints for superconductive bridge anchors from Project Versant.
Versant? But how do you know about that?
My scientist Alter told me.
A scientist? Really? And one familiar with aborted scientific programs unknown to the public?
Aborted? Are you sure?
Yes. Project Versant was terminated years ago due to lack of satisfactory results.
Oh dear.
But my scientist said they developed some tech.
My word. Are you saying that he thinks it still exists? That's fascinating. Your scientist must have been part of it somehow. And in his reality, the program was a success. That's amazing, Jan. You do understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. He did mention an undergraduate student of his who went to work for the program.
The proverbial flap of the butterfly's wings. It must feel incredible to realize such a universe-bending potential in your life path.
All I'm hearing is that you don't have my blueprints.
No, I'm sorry. They simply don't exist. But there is still something we can do.
What's that?
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might be all we have. Project Versant did leave behind unfinished drafts. Crisscrossed formulae, discarded calculations, the usual scribbles of a scientific stream of consciousness at work. For what it's worth, I'll ask Lucas to send it over to your terminal. Maybe that resourceful altar of yours can put it to good use.
Oh, okay. It's better than nothing, I guess.
I have to say, Jan, I'm beginning to see more and more potential in this situation of yours. I hope we speak soon. Good luck, as always.
Go to the research lab. And batteries, no. Yeah, that's what I want right now. Done that, we've done that. Production. I need rubidium. I need to get some rubidium. And he wants to talk. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of talking.
So, I have news about the anchor blueprints you asked for? I certainly hope so, because I just saw something come in from mining ops, and it looks like a bad joke. Did you precisely ask for bridge anchor blueprints? Sorry to break this to you, but the program you mentioned doesn't exist. This is all they came up with before they were terminated. Terminated? But why? Lack of results. Looks like they didn't get anywhere without that student of yours. Results, huh? You mean an outcome that only exists in my fake memories? Huh. No wonder what I got looks more like the musings of a madman than serious work. There's no way I can make anything out of it. We just don't have the time. Look, I know it's not perfect, but I believe in you. Just think, they came up with this thing only because you existed. It's gotta mean something. Well, if you put it that way, I can try.
I guess.
Should I resolve this? You want me to take care of this? All done.
care of this now?
No. Greenhouse off shift. Nothing queued, nothing on shift. Refinery. Really? Okay, we're getting... Really? Okay. Really? I need to get organics. Oh. I'm about to... Man. There's so much to do. Like, I need to get all these bits, and then everyone keeps chatting to me, and it's just like, dude. Nope. Really? Can you hear the birdies in the game, can you? Yeah, can you? Right.
What's up?
I need to go get organics. Research. Bridge anchor. Okay, well, he needs to do that. Base expansion, and then, yes. That's what I want the scientists to do. Yes. Refinery. I don't want him in there. I want him doing that. Workshop. Nothing queued. I need him to do organics. And greenhouse. I think I have stuff queued, so yes. And I'm going to go and get rubidium. Magnetic storm?
Hey, what's happening? Radiation at this time of day?
Okay. Do I need to go in or?
I better get back inside now.
Oh, okay,
What
fun.
is going on?
Fun. I need...
Damn it. We don't have enough radiation filters.
Okay.
Want me to take a look there?
Yeah.
Need to do this.
Man room's down.
Okay. I need organics. Who's on organics? I do not need you. No, I need you on there. Okay. Out you go. Yeah? What's happened? Where's your father? Alright. 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Let's roll up our sleeves, get through this.
Okay. Child is happy and sorted. Okay, let's... Can I help him?
Is it me, or does it sound a bit
Oh, okay, I was putting the sheet
artificial?
down. Is it anywhere else? Okay. Nowhere else. We need organics. Magnetic storm. Great. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Because what else can I do? What else can I do? Fun. Fun, fun, fun. New resources appeared on the planet's surface. Ooh, okay.
It's over. We made it.
I think I'm going to give it there. Because it's 4:15. My phone battery is about to die for chat.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
Yeah. And the bird is getting noisy now. My child is getting hungry. My husband is still outside pottering around in the shed. So it sounds like it's time for fajitas. A quick break, or a break for me, stretch. I might come back on this later, depending on how I feel. But right now, I've done this for a while. It's been 3 hours, which is pretty good going for me. The bird's getting, I reckon the bird's hungry. She wants to go back to her cage. She's meant to be hand-reared. She doesn't like being touched. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for lurking, those that lurked. And if I'm not back on tonight, I might do a stream during the day tomorrow, depending on the weather, depending on what we get up to as a family. If not, it'll be back on for Monday. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. It's a bit frustrating. I'm finding it a bit frustrating with like the days. The days don't seem long enough to be able to get everything done that I want to get done. So I'm kind of struggling a little bit with that. All right. She's telling me she's done. All right. Thank you for hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one.